Hi everyone, so I wanted to do my first video of 2016. I cannot believe it's already like halfway through January. This month is like flying by, but today I wanted to share my 2015 favorites. I know it's kind of like late in the month and people probably did this a lot sooner, but it's taken me a while to get this up, so I thought I would still film it anyway. And basically I wanted to just share everything I loved in like fashion and beauty and jewelry and lifestyle and everything else in between that. So let's get started. So this is in no particular order. I'm just kind of like pulling a bunch of random things that I like wanted to talk about in this video. First up, for beauty, I will admit that I am lazy when it comes to taking my makeup off. I used to try to wash my face like just with a good old cleanser. I don't know why, I hated it. I found myself like not doing it sometimes, or just like getting really lazy about my routine. And I feel like I'm so late to the game on this, but I am obsessed with these Neutrogena makeup wipes. I've had these for like 2 years now, so they've kind of been a year-long favorite, but I just cannot say enough good things about these. They're the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. And I know a lot of people use the Neutrogena kind for makeup wipes, but I seriously like don't feel guilty using these because it takes off all my makeup. Okay, next for beauty related things is this black OPI nail polish. And I'm not wearing it right now, obviously, but I always wanted to wear black nail polish like since high school. I saw other people pull it off really well, and then I tried to do it and it just looked terrible. But in the past couple of years, like I've really gotten into black nail polish, and especially in 2015, like I found myself wearing it all the time. This is in the color Black Onyx. So just a standard black nail polish. Another thing I got super into this past year was lip products. I feel like my life was forever changed when I started wearing colorful lip products. I feel like it was like the missing puzzle piece to my makeup routine, and I've always been on the hunt for like the perfect brand, the perfect shade. I like don't really like lipsticks, but I don't like lip gloss either. So I was trying to find like that holy grail, like in between product that kind of mixed the two, but was really pigmented. So I finally found it thanks to Preeti, who's another fellow Cincinnati blogger. She gave me this L'Oreal La Matte. This is the packaging. So this is the stick part, and as you can see, it's just like a skinny little stick, and it goes on so smoothly and just so clean. Like, I just love this so much. This was like everything that I was looking for, and I'm so glad that it exists, and I'm so glad that it's so inexpensive. I have it in a pink color. This color is called Matter of Fact, like matte. And then this color is called Lackey Charm. I never know how to say the word lilac. I think it's lilac. And this is actually like the glossier version. And I forgot to say, they have matte versions and then lilac, I think, versions. So this is the more glossy version, and then this is the more matte version. So I have a bar cart. I love my bar cart. And the next step after getting my bar cart was to be like filling it with all the different bar accessories that you might need when you're making cocktails. So I wanted to get stuff that was kind of like fun and not like the standard boring kind of drink accessories. I wanted something with a little pizzazz to it. So that's why when I found this Kate Spade jigger, I immediately put it in my cart at Macy's, and it came in like 3 days. I just love it. Like, jiggers, let's be honest, aren't that exciting. They're usually just like a silver little thing that you pour your liquor into to make drinks. But I love that this was like two-toned with gold and silver. I'm actually filming this video. I'm realizing that I've shown a lot of these things in past videos, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think it just shows that I actually do love all these things. Case in point, these pink D-color shoes. I love these shoes, and I love them for a multitude of reasons. First of all, they're kind of like a parting gift. Well, a gift to myself because I paid for them. but I got these right when Piperline was closing. The heel is like this chunky block heel, and then it's really skinny in the back. But I just love this, and I thought it was worth the money too, because you don't see shoes like this a lot. Like, I thought the design of them was a little bit different than the standard shoe, and I just love the pink color. They are actually really comfortable too. So those were definitely my favorite shoes of 2015. While we're talking about fashion, I obviously have to show you guys my favorite jewelry from the year, because as you know, I love jewelry and I have a lot of it. So this was actually a really hard decision. I was like looking through my jewelry collection and I'm like, what did I love the most from this year? I feel like I wear all my stuff all the time. So it was a hard decision picking out just like a few favorite things, but I finally narrowed it down and this is what I picked. So the first like jewelry thing that I loved was brooches. I love brooches. I don't have that many. The only ones that I do have were my grandma's, and I am just on a total brooch kick right now. I want to get more. I know like all the vintage ones are pretty expensive, but I just think they're so cute and they add so much like personality to your outfit. You can pop them on a blazer or like a collared shirt or just anything. Like, there's so many options with a brooch. So this first one is a heart brooch. If you can see it, it has little rhinestones in it. And this was my grandma's. And some of the rhinestones are actually missing, but you really can't tell. Like, I wear this on my blog a lot and you can't even tell that they're missing. But I really like that. And I actually like to cluster mine too. I find that like that even adds a little bit more like sparkle and just a little bit more pizzazz to your outfit if you put like a big cluster together. And the next one that I loved too is this black and white sparkly one, and this was also my grandma's, and I just love it, and I wear these all the time together. So this next jewelry favorite was actually something I got in December, so I don't even know if it counts as a 2015 favorite, but I just loved it so much because it's so different, so I thought I'd include it anyway. But it is this necklace from High Street, which is actually a Cincinnati store. And it's like a choker. Well, you can make it longer, but I'm really into the idea of wearing it as a choker. And it just has all these little like beads on it, and it's like a multi-layered necklace. But it has like, I don't know, they look different in different light, but there's like blue and purple beads, and they're all in different shades of blue and purple. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. And I love how it has that big bead in the center. So this is a great statement piece. You can wear this with a lot too, but it's definitely something you could like wear for a really fancy event and like dress it up. And I feel like you could even dress it down too, just with like a button-down shirt. So loved that. They have really good jewelry too. If you're from Cincinnati, I would recommend going to High Street. So as if I thought picking out my favorite jewelry for the year was hard, picking out like my favorite pieces of clothing was basically impossible. I love all my clothes equally. They're like my children, and picking just like a few things that I liked the most just seemed so hard. So I narrowed it down to like 2 things, and I kind of picked one thing for like the spring and summertime and then one for fall and winter. So for the fall and winter piece that I loved the most, it is this dress from Ralph Lauren, and I can't get it all in the shot, but it's basically just a long sleeve black dress with a white collar, and it also has a little belt too. And I love contrast collars. Like, I love a top, like a black top with a white collar, and I just love the collared look. I know it's so like buttoned up and proper, and it's like not sexy at all, but I just love it. I've like worn collared shirts out in public, like on the weekend, and like drunk guys make fun of me and call me a nun, but there's just something about them that I love. Like, I love a good contrast collar, so I'm not gonna stop wearing them just because I look like a nun. But I wanted to add this to my collection because I do have a few like black and white collared tops, and I loved this dress. It's so like simple, but I think it's timeless and it goes with so much. I love spring and summer fashion, and it was really hard picking out a favorite piece from those 2 seasons. But I decided to go with this vintage skirt. And as you can see, it has these little flowers on them, but I loved this skirt because at my old place that I lived right next to like a vintage store, and I passed it every single day on my way to work, and they always had the cutest stuff in the window, and I always wanted to go in and I just never did for some reason. But one day they had this skirt, and it actually has a matching top too. I don't have it with me, but it basically has these same flowers just in like a smaller print. But they had this outfit on the mannequin, and I was like, what is that? I need to have it. I thought it was like vintage Lily Pulitzer just because of the colors and the print. So after like a week of driving by, I eventually was like, I need to go in because somebody's gonna buy this and I will be so upset. And I went in, I tried it on, and it was a little big, but I bought it anyway because I just knew I wanted it, and it was different. And I don't own a lot of vintage clothing. Actually, I don't own any vintage clothing. So I bought it, got it altered, and I actually wore this a good amount in the spring and summer. So since this is called Baubles to Bubbles, I also wanted to show my favorite champagne of the year. And no surprise probably, but it is this Barefoot Pink Moscato champagne. And I have a little baby split bottle right now, but I just love the champagne. I love the Barefoot brand. I love everything that they do. They're very involved in the community and stuff, and I just love Barefoot. I love all their wines, all their champagnes, and the Pink Moscato is just like my favorite thing in the world. It's not too heavy, it goes down really easily, and I just think it's really good. If you like pink champagne, you would definitely like this. So like I said, I moved into my own place this year in like September, I think. So it's kind of been fun and a lot of work getting it all decorated and getting like everything set up the way I want it to be. So I bought a lot of home decor stuff this year, but not everything. So I'd have to say my favorite home decor piece from 2015 is this pillow. And it says, "Go find yourself." And it's just like a world map. And I love these colors. I got this at a store in Cincinnati, and it just instantly caught my eye. My mom and I were together and she saw it too, and she's like, you need that for your place. I have a world map canvas piece on my wall, and this looks so similar to it, and I just really like it. It's colorful, and my whole place is like black and white with pops of color, so this was just like the perfect accent piece. So love that I found this. So that's everything for my 2015 favorites. I hope you guys liked it. I'm excited to see what 2016 brings. So I will see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.